Hey guys, so for today's video I thought it would be fun and maybe a good idea to talk about mobility aids or medications in that sense. So to start off with, my medications, long list. There's quite a few that I take. Some are not what you'd expect for me to be taking. Like for the first one, for example, which is gabapentin, which is an epilepsy medication. Fun, I know. I take 900 milligrams of that every day. It helps with nerve pain, which is what I have. Fibromyalgia causes nerve pain. That's why things like paracetamol and ibuprofen don't really, they do, but they don't take it away fully. So that's why things like gabapentin, other things like amitriptyline, naproxen, all these sort of things, so all these combined give me less pain. I take gabapentin 900 a day, amitriptyline 10 milligrams a day, cocodamol 30 milligrams or 500 a day, and mirtazapine 30 milligrams. All of these combined give me the ability to move around a bit more easily during the day, so that things like muscle stiffness, my joints being stiff, when I wake up in the morning, they are so incredibly stiff. It's unreal, honestly. I'm so slow at walking because of it. So when I walk, I feel like that my feet are like floating in air. That feeling of when you've gone over your ankle is what I feel all the time, every time I walk. I can strengthen it up a bit with mobility aids. So things such as what are called braces. So they look like this. They are different. You can get these. These are for my knee. I have two for my knees, two for my ankles, my wrists, my shoulders, and my fingers, and depending how it is, sometimes my toes. I use those to like strengthen my knees, so every time I go out the house, I'll put those on. And all they do is one, strengthen up the joint, and two, they stop any dislocations. So if I'm walking and my knee is slipping out, if I have the braces on, it pushes it back in. It also helps to relieve a bit of pressure. So if I'm getting like throbbing pains in my legs or my arms, it sort of compresses the muscles in the joint to sort of give you a bit of sense of relief. So those, it's one of these ones where sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Just depends how you are, really. Other things that I like to do to give me a sense of relief is things like, maybe lying on a hard floor, which is really, really good for your back if you have a bad back. I also use things like, hot water bottles, heat therapy, hydrotherapy, which is basically doing exercises in a heated pool. In other words, that's all hydrotherapy is. It's kind of in the name, hydrotherapy, water therapy. Physiotherapy, exercise regimes, things like yoga, healthy diet, mainly. It's pretty much controlled to that. I also use things like crutches. Can't walk without it. or else I'd be on the floor. In other words, when I have them, my balance is a lot better. Like, they also help to minimize dislocation as well. Give me a sense of something to hold on to, you know, as I'm not gonna go fly to the floor. I mean, I can walk a few meters without it, but after that, I'm starting to, I'm like, no, and I can't focus properly, and I'll be like, oh no, I can't do that, oh, I can't do that, or no, oh, no, I can't go here, no, I can't do this, no, I need to sit down, and that's one thing that I need to, like, sit down like, every so often. I'll get so far, and then it'll be like, no, body, sit. It's like, you know, in your mind, and here you're like, no, you can go further, you can do it, you can do it. And then your body's like, sit the fuck down, hen. You, you can't go on any further, basically. So it's like, it gives you sort of warning signs. So one sign that I know that it's time to sit is, it's a bit weird, but I'll start sneezing and I'll be coughing, breathless, like that. So once I get that, I know, right, I need to sit, rest a bit, and go again. I also try to eat a healthy diet. So because of hypermobility, it affects my stomach. So I can't eat things like dairy. So like milk, cheese, yogurt, that sort of stuff. It makes my IBS/IBD bad. I have it pretty much controlled through diet, but I also take medication for it. So I use amitriptyline for that, plus my pain, plus to help me sleep. It's like a multi-purpose tablet, if you get me. So it's like, it helps me sleep, helps with my fibromyalgia pain, and it helps with IBS. It's one of these ones where it can work for you, or it might not work for me, or it might work for somebody else. It depends on the person. So you get kind of used to it after a while. Like, you know, when you're in supermarkets, or you're in restaurants, you're like, does this have dairy in it? Nightmare, honestly. Or if people are like, oh, I don't know, I need to check. I'm like, please do. And then they look at you as if, well, can't you just see that? I'm like, no. No, unless you want me to projectile vomit it back up in front of you. It's now at the point where every time we go into like supermarkets, I'm like literally looking at the back of things and how dare that there. I mean, so annoying. It also is like one of these things where when you meet new people, they're like, oh, like, can I get you this? I'm like, I can't get you that, sorry. He's like, do you want some chocolate? I'm like, I can't have chocolate. It's like, oh, I've got ice cream in the freezer, would you like some? I'm like, I'd love some, but I really can't. It's really, really frustrating. There's times I wish I'm like, oh, I could go some chocolate. Oh no, ice cream would be great right now, or you're in that mood for something. And it's like when you eat it, your body, like, I can eat it, and I can force myself to eat it, but yeah, it's the part where I'm and it'll just, I'm right back up, and there's like no stopping it once it does that. Every so often, it will flare up for no reason. So like, I could be, eating, I don't know, say soy milk, and then all of a sudden I feel nauseous, and then my stomach start rumbling, and then I'll be feeling like sick, like just sitting here, and then before you know it, I'm in the toilet puking my guts up, because my body's just decided it's going to reject everything. There's loads of natural ways you can cope with it. For me, that didn't really work. So there's things like, herbal remedies, you know, like things like, and was it Imodium or something like that. You can get like herbal tablets to try and help it. For me, they didn't work. They just did nothing. It was like I was taking vitamins. So that's hence why I'm now on prescribed stuff, which hopefully, touch wood, helps. I find new ways each day, so things like, you know, I find, you know, listening to my music helps, watching movies, reading books, different things. My pain levels changes like all the time, so like depending if it's maybe a good day, I'll maybe use one of my walking sticks. So I have one walking stick, two crutches, 1, 2, 4, 5, no, 2, 4, 6 braces. I had to think there. Mine's gone blank. So I have 6 braces, 2 crutches, walking stick. Used to have a wheelchair till it broke. I'm in the process of getting a new one from a doctor. She's referring me to wheelchair services. So hopefully, getting a new one to help with like longer distances, so like, you know, going around supermarkets, you know, shopping centres, that sort of stuff, and like go to college and things. It's hopefully coming soon. Finally starting to listen to me, the doctors, which is, that'll be another video, another subject. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give that a big thumbs up. Start again. Give it a big thumbs up for me. Any comments or questions you may have, just drop them in the comment section down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.